my lovely people, baby, let this disclaimer run. It's going to be a good one. Section 107, fair use, allows us to talk about it. It's our First Amendment right. Baby, let me tell y'all, it is my opinion and my opinion only. Honey, don't go out of y'all way to dislike anybody in these videos. Ooh, Miss Tracy, look, if you book. Nook, if you book. Miss Tracy said, I ain't no killer, but don't push me. She out here in the club dropping bows on them. Now, y'all know I have to start off with our songs, right? But then it goes to a serious side, okay? Let's go. Last night, okay, the video surfaces. Yes, I put it out too, but then I put it in members only because I felt bad when I seen Miss Tracy crying. But it is everywhere, all over, Beyonce's internet today. Miss Tracy was at the casino and things went a little left. When the video came out, the first thing that I thought when I seen it was, oh baby, at least we know it ain't no skit. Miss Tracy ain't one to be played with. She out here and she like, look, I'm gonna drop these bows. You ain't gonna disrespect me. You ain't gonna disrespect my husband. Now, we didn't know why the fight took place, okay? We just knew that it was a fight and it was actual bows being thrown. And let me just tell you something about Miss Tracy, okay? I knew Miss Tracy wasn't nothing to play with when I saw them gold teeth, baby. No tea, no shade. I said, baby, that's an old school pimp. That's what that is, right? And I've always, no matter what her and her daughter have went through, I've always showed her the utmost respect because, once again, I'm not going to disrespect her mother for whatever may have happened in childhood, whatever. Let me tell y'all, but if you're over here, you already know. I had my own messed up childhood. I lost my mother earlier this year. I don't disrespect people, mama, and I'm not going to unless they push me, right? So, baby, let's talk about this one right here. Miss Tracy, we see the fight. Then Miss Tracy hits the live button. She's clearly upset. So I'm like, okay, well, what done happened? Because my whole thought was, why would she be out here crying and upset when she done literally single-handed beat up 2 women by herself? What done happened? So she gets to talking and she pretty much says, hey, it was a girl. She came up to me. She from the Peach Patch. She began talking about what her mother did to her and everything that my daughter say that I did to her. We was having a conversation, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you something. Having a conversation about that would be, a little bit touchy. But I'm going to say something else. That girl had no absolute business walking up to Miss Tracy and saying absolutely nothing. Because it ain't her mama. She don't know Peach. Y'all ain't friends. You didn't witness it and you don't know. There's always 3 sides of the story. Both sides, and then somewhere lies the truth, right? So you had no business doing it. So you run up and you got done up. She says they having this conversation. The conversation somehow goes a little bit, off skelter. But Miss Tracy says, I get up, I hug her, I tell her, I'm sorry or whatever the case may be. But then her little friends start popping off. And bottom line, they thought they was about to hold Miss Tracy and they thought that they was about to, do some things to her. Now, I'm going to say this. What a shame. What a shame. There is nobody's fault in this but Peach. Because Peach, you got out here dogging, dissing, and disrespecting your mama. If somebody gonna walk up to you and check you over a freaking refund, what do you think they may do to your mother when she out in public and you out here calling her hoes and all this other stuff and saying all of this obscene things that she has done and you just, going on with the fairy tale. You bringing all this drama, okay, and unsafe behavior to yourself and to your family, okay? But Miss Tracy let them know she wasn't the one. Now, when I tell you, one thing I got to say, her and her husband stood there 10 toes down in that video, and I have to give both of them props for that. Her husband didn't care who was right, who was wrong, who went sideways. All he knew it was a woman in his wife's face that she was fighting, and all he knew was a woman hit him upside the head. If you watch the video, bam, he took a blow to the back of the head, and Miss Tracy ran that girl down and gave her the 1-2 combo punch on the floor. Baby, tackled her down to the ground, okay? So they stood together. So, baby, right there gives you enough to say, well, guess what, Peach? You need to go over there and tell Woody Lump Lump that he need to watch that video of how your mama get down, because he left you up in that, the chicken jerk hut and ran on about his business, sitting there just folding himself down and melting on down in the daggone seat. He acted as though he didn't know you. But now you want to talk about something. You need to talk about how your mama man stood up for her. And what a sad, sad day where you are in danger because of what your child put out on this worldwide internet. What a day when your child, Peach, just had a baby and her own man wasn't there for the delivery or anything else, but then you had to come and pick the pieces up, and then she get out here and diss and dismiss you. What the freak? And then while Miss Tracy on live, then guess what? Then all her kids are calling, where are you? Her family, they checking on her. They making sure she good. I ain't never seen Peach be out here crying and doing everything and nobody calling to check on her, baby. She sit there for 2-3 hours whining and crying. So that shows you what kind of person you are and how people value you in their life. But I'm going to tell you one thing. See, I would have at least made sure my mama was okay. I would have apologized to my mama, and I would have made sure that I made a public statement saying, you know what, y'all, that's not called for. Please don't do that with my mom. But instead, Peach got out here with a whole remix this morning and started dropping all these bombs on her family, and baby, it is going on and on and on, and we are going to talk about it all day. I don't care who come over and talk about you obsessed. Baby, the street's on fire, so I'm going to report on it, okay? And one more thing. I really felt bad because Miss Tracy, right? Like, you know, you be trying to change yourself and you be trying to not show people that side of you, and she felt really bad. I genuinely think that Miss Tracy felt very bad about the way that she handled herself, but she had no choice. Like she said, you can't put your hands on me and not expect me to put my hands back on you. And I agree with that. But she felt bad because, like she said, this is part of my past. She got out here, she laid all her eggs out. She said she was a drug dealer. She said she worked jobs and she was, you know, dumb over me. She laid it all out, so it ain't no tea, okay? She let everybody know, but she felt bad by the way that she reacted to the situation. And I genuinely felt like she was just like, you know, dang, I had to let somebody take me there. But dang, I had to let somebody take me there because of things that my own child said about me. Baby, when I tell y'all, I'm going to see y'all in these comments. Keep y'all notification on because I'm dropping all day. We going to break it down. That's what we going to do.